Unless she's cold. Hello. How are you this morning? I had to just go get my other stand. Hello. How are you this morning? What is it, Smitty? Having a look. Good morning. You doing fine? Great. Oh, don't nobody want to step on no Lego pieces. That's for sure. Mm. So everybody day is going well. Mm. Everybody day going well. Oh, thank you, Smitty. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. You like my video? Hello, D Nice. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you this morning? I ain't doing nothing much. Just sitting here watching CNN. My neighbor, they getting a new air condition, not air condition, central air unit. And they've been out there since 7 o'clock this morning. and I had my windows open. They were spraying stuff, they putting it in. I had to close my window. I was up there gagging. That stuff was strong, and they still out there. That's them y'all hear them banging. I was like, dang. I want to enjoy my easy, but I can't even open my windows in my house. And I'm trying to get much rest I could before it's time for me to go back to work. And they woke me up with all that foolishness. Oh yeah. So how you guys doing? How your morning doing? I was thinking about putting up this Lego. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It should be one of these. A camera or something. I think I know what it is. Oh, it's the camera. But I know it's gonna take me some time. What is your favorite type of coffee? Um, well, I like the one. Well, my favorite one from a restaurant anywhere would be Dunkin'. I love the coffee because it's mild. Um, and what I usually get is like 4 creams and 3 sugars in a medium cup of coffee. So that's what I usually do when I go to Dunkin'. Um, McDonald's, I since I had a app on my phone, they had a coffee like any size for like 99 cents. But you have to get that when the morning time when they doing breakfast, because if you go in there in the afternoon, it's like that coffee that they had that morning, they still serving that, and it is so strong because it just been sitting. So with that McDonald's coffee, it all depends, excuse me, on what time you go. And for me, it have to be morning. But my favorite one is Dunkin'. Now what I usually do, I mix my coffee at home. And my favorite cream is the Starbucks. Is it caramel? Is it caramel? And I'm out of cream. Hello, you back. Thank you for coming back. Thank you, thank you. Let me show you my favorite cream. It's this one. See? That's my favorite cream. I only got about like this much. I had to go to the grocery store. I don't have any more groceries. It's like I gotta do a lot. Because once again, is it? No, not quite. I have to go do a lot because like I said, I start school, not school, but I go back to work Monday. And by me going back to work on Monday, I'm gonna be pressed for time. So I was sitting here on my couch, just having me a little breakfast and having me a little breakfast and talking to you guys or whatever. But I got a grocery list. I just got a few things on it I gotta finish up. I just got things to do. I go to Macy's. Oh, do you? So you like more Starbucks? See, the thing about that Starbucks coffee is pricey, and it seems like every time I get it, it's strong, and I can't drink it like that. I mean, it don't matter how much cream you put in there, sugar. It's just strong. That's like the coffee that wake you up. Now I'm gonna tell you one coffee that I cannot drink. Hong Kong time is 10:58. My time is 10:58 a.m. One coffee I can't drink is Tim Horton. I never forget, I was on my way to work. I said, well, let me stop in here and get me a cup of coffee on my way to work. That was Tim Horton. I never forget it. That was several years ago. I went there, went through the drive-through. I think I got me a small and a donut. So I made my coffee up and stuff like that, pulled to the side, made it up. And while I was driving and I'm sipping my coffee, all of a sudden my heart just started and I can feel my body like just pulsating like this. And my heart was just, that's how bad it was. I had to pull my car over and sit there until my heart rate calmed down. And from that time on, I have not drank no Tim Horton coffee again. That coffee was too strong. It had my whole body just jerking. It was too strong. And that's how it would be for me, and that's how I would have wasted my money, going to spend my money going to these coffee houses, and the coffee too strong, and I won't be able to drink it. It's a cafe right up the trail from me. You're probably like 5 minutes from me. Y'all might used to see me walking, going up that way. What that boy? On the commercial. 5 minutes from my house. They is very pricey. It's like a neighborhood cafe. I mean, guys, it be like pastries in there, $6, $7. They had a what are they, quiche in there? A slice of that is $10. You get a small cup of coffee about this size of this cup. I think it was like $2.50, and it's very strong. You can't drink it. And I try to support my local, coffee house, because it's just 5 minutes for me. I can get up and just go on my walk, do my walk, then stop there. And I have did it. But I said, no, they too pricey on everything. It's just too much. And then you can go right across the street. I'm just being honest. And go to 7-Eleven. I got their app on my phone. You can get 2 cookies for $1. You can get a donut for $1. Then they have any size cup of coffee, $2, much cheaper. If you would want to go even more cheaper, right next to that 7-Eleven, it's a Dollar Tree. I can go in there and get me a pastry. And I can get me some stuff to make my own coffee at home. So I have a lot of choices. So, and bad as being shop at that coffee house like that. Because it's just too pricey. It's just too pricey. What food do I like? I would say I like stuff like my homemade tacos. Let me need to write this down. Where my pen at? Homemade tacos, my homemade nachos. I like things like that. I like soul food. But I try to eat, I've been eating tofu lately. What am I hit my pen right in my face? Because I did say I wanted to make me some tacos. Thank you for asking me what favorite food I like. Because if you didn't ask me that, I forgot to put it down. I was thinking about that last night. Okay, taco shells. I need lettuce. I need sour cream. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for liking my videos. So what I did, I put out a message to my Instagram sunnies and my TikTok sunnies to come over here to hype these videos over here. Because there are some changes that's coming up in the beginning of the year. If a person don't know and they on YouTube, there are changes that's coming up in the beginning of the year. Now you need 4,000 watch hours to be monetized. Yeah, you guys. I just had a phone call. That's just about it. That's what happened. I got a phone call. Get this out of my nail. I do not like this. Okay, what are we talking about? Hello. I'm here. Thank you for coming back. Crystal ball. I got some stuff that I had bought. I need to take these. I need to take my medicine. Oh, your phone is from China? I think all our phones, I know mine is. I think all our phones is from China or with some parts of China that they built it. Oh, no big deal. It was okay. It was not too fast. How about your weekend? I gotta go get my hair. Oh, there's just so much I have to do, you guys. Y'all just don't know. This one. Y'all like these? Y'all like this? Oh, you was at the sea? Oh, look at you. I bet you that was beautiful. Do you do any fishing or you just sightseeing? I'm just going through stuff. Y'all like those? I'm just going through stuff that I have. A lot of stuff going in garbage, probably. Just sightseeing. I bet you that was lovely. I'd be so glad when these people finish putting in my neighbor central air unit, because they was spraying chemicals and everything, and the house is just full of chemicals. I got stuff everywhere. Okay. Here goes some more nails. Yeah, see that? Yeah, I understand that my neighbors are also working on their house. Yeah. And I mean, it just, because they came out there very early in the morning, at least around 7 a.m. So I was still in my bed just resting. Then when they, I guess when they took the unit, the old unit, and dismantled it, and they started to put the new unit, I guess they were spraying something on it, and them chemicals came straight, because my bedroom, then my patio in the truck, I'm gonna show you the van. It's right there. I was in my bed, I started coughing. I said, what is that? What is that smell? So I got up and I looked out my blind, because my window was open, but my blind was closed. They were spraying that stuff. And I know, I was like, oh no. Mm-mm. I'm gonna let you guys see what I'm talking about, where the van at. See? Can y'all guys see that? That's where the van at. See, they got the door open. They working. And this is my patio right here. And the van is right there. And my bedroom is up there. So, and they've been out there ever since 7 this morning, and it's a little after 11. I usually get up in the morning and have my patio door open to get fresh air. Have my windows open to get fresh air. Then once it's like, if it's going to be a hot day, once that happens, then I will go and I will turn my air on later on in the day. But, it's ridiculous. Whoa. And if they charging them by the hour, and they been there ever since 7, ooh wait, then the central air unit already gonna cost a lot of money. So I don't know how long they gonna be out there, but whatever that stuff they spraying, it's not good. I know. As you guys know, I usually go out and like to sit on my patio. I can't even do that. I'll probably just end up going in my cabinets and stuff and write down some more things, because my stuff is bare. I don't too much have nothing in there. But that's how I like to grocery shop like that, because I don't like to have a lot of food, then going to the grocery store, then you just pushing that food back and just adding and adding, then that food in the back end up getting old. So that's what I learned. I got a couple of pack of chickens. I was thinking chicken wings. Should I barbecue? I got everything. I just barbecue. Because I got a lot that I need to get. And then I'm going to... Hello! Oh, Icky Mama, how are you, sweetheart? Good morning to you. And then after I do that, then I gotta go to Sam Club and pick up a couple of things. So I already got my money budgeted. All together, I'm planning on spending $300. Then I add my digital coupons and bring my cost down. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about barbecuing, maybe going towards the weekend. Because I didn't know they'd take that long to put a central air unit in. They've been out there for like forever. And I'm like, mm. So I'm just thinking, I should have went for a walk. That's what I should have had did. I should got my behind up. When I saw that, knew what time it was and went for a walk. Yep. Barbecue. Something like that. I had this Lego set here. It's supposed to be, this is what I'm supposed to be making. A camera. I was thinking about putting this together. Oh, I'm going to show you. Look at all these pieces. But that look like that's a job. It really do. I'm not going to tell no lie. Because I have a Lego, another Lego set. You build a flower. That was a job. That was a job. Even though I didn't even get to finish it. That was a job. And it's one thing, like getting up, going, walking on that trail. I'm going to tell you guys something. Because it's a real, the trail, I think, we got, it's like several different trails. The one here in the back of my house, I think that one runs like, I believe it's a mile and a half. They got one that go like 3 miles. I mean, they just got them going. And it's a lot of them. You know, I'm not going to lie. It's a lot of those trails. But the one that I'm on, it's like a mile and a half. But this is the thing. This is the thing, you guys. I mean, they got, you know, stations where, you know, you can call. They got stations, you know, you're in an emergency, you can call. They got the area. If your dog used the restroom, they got the bags and the garbage cans just for that. But one thing I noticed, now, when I go for the walk on that trail, people had their dogs that like stay on the brunt of the trails, you know, they townhouses or whatever. They take their dogs and tie them dogs up on a leash on the tree branches, like the top of the tree branch, and there's a leash, and the leash are so thin. I done seen pit bulls. I done seen Rottweilers. And, you know, when we walking, then you meet other people. You know, they be walking with their children, you know, pushing their babies in a stroller. They be jogging, riding bikes. Then when we come through there, and the man, he was on his bike, he said, "Be careful, young lady." He said, "I seen a couple of people got their dogs tied up to the tree. He said, I don't understand why they doing that and notice a trail for everybody to walk, ride their bikes, exercise and everything. You know, I'm about me stand over here and I said, that's how they always do. When I used to get up and just, well, let me just, I don't care what day it is. They got them dogs tied up on a tree on a thin leash. And, you know, he said he's a rider through there. And he said, we're going to have to contact the city. He said, because if one of them dogs get loose, they're going to hurt somebody. So, we exchange information. We trying to get a little group together because they keep putting them dogs on them leashes, thin leashes on them trees. Where people, what then sometimes dogs be barking. Some people making so much noise out there. They be barking and doing everything. Let go my ego. Look at you. You like the egos? I had some. They were pretty good too. Meat stuff on our teeth. So that's what I don't like walking through that trail. Yeah. And I don't know why they do that. And don't let nobody else be walking their dog on the trail. And those dogs, see those? Them dogs be jumping up and down, barking, getting twisted up in a leash and everything. I don't know why somebody would do that. Because that's dangerous. I mean, people, they do what they want to do. That's their house, whatever. But if you have a townhouse or condo, why would you get two big old dogs? Those dogs need to be in a house setting, not no townhouse or no condo. That's why you throwing them outside. You see what I'm saying? That's why they putting them outside. They probably barking all the time. Mm-mm. Then you paying a lot for these condos and these townhouses over here, and your dog to be messing them up. And you know if they gotta use the restroom, they gonna scratch on the door in the middle of the night, or what you do? Just let them go running out. Then soon somebody can be just walking through that trail, going anywhere to work or anywhere. Them dogs, they gonna try to get them, and it's open. It's no fence, no nothing. It's just open. So that's dangerous, and I'm getting sick of that because I started to see that. I mean, I went to Dollar Tree. What did I get from Dollar Tree? Yesterday, I went up there and got me some, what did I get from Dollar Tree? I got me some corn chips, and I got this breakfast burrito I like from them. And I got I think a Diet Coke. And then I was coming back, I seen a dog tied up on a tree. And I stopped. It scared me. I jumped like that. And I said, oh my God. He just sitting up there looking. But no, that's just too dangerous. Too dangerous. Hello, Delante. How you doing? Good morning, sweetheart. Because I know a lot of kids, young people rather, they in school. more of a Target person. I had a sponsorship with Target. And one thing I can say with them, um, Target is expensive. I have a credit card with them, but by me being a couponer, when I shop, I compare prices. And Target's is expensive. I'm not going to tell no lie about that. So, what I tend to do is shop like Walmart. Then I will go to Target. But Target is more of a expensive. I go to Dollar Tree just to find like different newer stuff, or if I'm out of little Ziploc bags or something, go in there and do that, or maybe a snack or anything. But far as like buying things like I finna buy this for my house or I don't buy things like that at Dollar Tree. It's just mostly going to get a snack, or maybe I need some little Ziploc bags or aluminum foil. That's what I usually go there for. But other than that, it usually be just a snack. That's why yesterday I had those corn chips, Diet Coke, and that breakfast burrito. But when I go buy stuff, it will be from Target or Walmart, but Target's a little bit more expensive. Because even on my local news station, they had compared like back to school prices, which stores had the best deals. And Target was the last on the list. It was the more expensive one, like at $30. So, yeah. But like I said, to each his own. And like by my kids and stuff, everybody grown. I shop there. But like this week, they had this. What is the deal this week? If you buy $50 worth of household items, you get a $15 gift card. So you go in there, you get all your detergent, your fabric softener, your tissue. Then they have coupons. Then you load those coupons up to get the extra savings. Excuse me. And you had that. Get a $15 gift card. I had did that sale last week. They brought it back again this week. So I got $50 worth of stuff for like $18. And that was from Targets. But I went through the app and boom. Yep. So I did get that. And I was able to look at all this stuff. I'm supposed to be working on this bag. Just like these, I got these from Big Lot. So these some headphones. I got these from Big Lot. Only paid like $5 for them. I paid $5 for them. And I like these because they hook on your ear. The other ones you just stick in your ear. I put them in my ear. I'm looking around, one of them gone. Don't know where it went to. I got tired of wasting my money because I just had bought some and end up wasting my money like that. Oh, sorry, somebody. Okay. Yeah. And see, these the little hooks that go on your ear. And they were just $5 from Big Lot. So they still okay. So this was a good thing. Like the kids was going back to school, they had black, pink, and I think white. And like I said, just $5, and you just put them in your ear. Cause I got tired of losing them earbuds. I really did. I got tired of losing them. And you go out and you pay a nice paying, 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever how much you pay for them. Then you look up, you can't find it. So I got sick of that stuff. So I had to do a change. That's mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'd be like, I gotta make sure I don't not mess up with these Lego pieces, because if you step on one of these, you gonna know about it. I'm tired of my hair being in my face too. Mm-hmm. This is a this is a probiotic. I take one of these every morning. It's a probiotic. I just take it this way because I'm sick of taking pill after pill. What is that? I just got a magnet on here. This is cute. That's a good question. That's a very good question. But see, the thing of it with that is, I can't get a lot of people. I can't get a lot of people to come on like my lives. So if I set up a podcast, the question would they come over there? But it'd be something that I'll be willing to try, but I have to have more people is willing to support that channel if I choose to do that. Because like now in this live, 2 people, and if I do a podcast, it might just be one person. So that's the thing, you know. Because I get a lot of suggestions. People tell me that I should do cooking videos. But if you look in my videos I have posted now, I cook. You should be eating videos. I done did that. And it's still, for some reason, I'm not getting pushed out there. I'm not getting hyped up. Then you like, okay, if I think on here I got 2,300, I think 26, I don't even know what I got on here. Followers, I should have more support than what I have. But it's that algorithm. You see what I'm saying? If YouTube not pushing my stuff out, I'm gonna be in this situation, you know. And I have like, my kids, they'll look over it and they'll say, okay, mom, some of the issue is you're not hyped enough, you know. You got to be hyped and all that. So when I was looking at other people videos and things like that, they was cursing. I mean, ooh, they was cussing. I kid you not, they was drinking liquor. And them people had 30,000 followers. I don't drink and I don't be cursing like that. But they was doing that on their channel. And they had all of those followers and they monetized. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Because I'm doing great on my other platforms. Facebook is starting to do pretty good over there for me. But it's this one, and I think I've been on YouTube longer than every last one of them. I think I first started off on YouTube. And then I was doing it, it wasn't moving. Then I started to focus my other time on my other platform, and they just shot up like a rocket. But it's like this one, mm-mm. Excuse me. Well, you guys, I'm gonna take a little break in here. My stuff needs. Look at stuff all on my stuff all on my floor. I don't know what. Anyway, I'm finna get this stuff up and get the moving and grooving. And I'm probably finna go over here on TikTok. I haven't been on TikTok, and I had to come back on YouTube. I've been on here almost an hour, and like I said, it's only four. Is it 4 people? Should have been more than that. But anyway, I thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna be catching you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.